Morning traders, September 25th, 9:21 a.m. There are a few things setting up here. That sidewinder on SQ on the 240 has me very interested. So this is the 50 MA. So price over that 50 MA with the 20 MA breaching is really aggressive. It's trading 88.73 on the upgrade this morning, so up 3%. Very interested in that. Disney, I think money from the other tech problem areas could flow in here. We're looking for 150-ish and preferably 124.36, trading 113.46. So this would be an add to an existing position. AMD, I like what you guys are saying. I just have never been able to grab onto AMD. It trades odd, but I like your thesis, and 38, 36 seems to be in order, but the trajectory at this point anyway is 33.70 as a price target. Oil, I'm looking for a long because I think they're going to run this really, really seriously with everything that's setting up geopolitically. I don't want it to get away on me, so I'm watching it very, very closely. I would like to see a spike down at some point, maybe some little bit of fear going into EIA, some of the longs taking profit. I'd like to see a long in this channel area here. So that's oil. And then what else is on my watch list? Netflix, I might get some ads in there. Facebook and Google, I'm looking to short today. And BLDP, I'm watching that set up close. Bitcoin should be making a decision here in days to a very short number of weeks in terms of a possible up into Christmas. And volatility, of course, is on close watch. The other smaller momos I'm not particularly excited about. I think the big play here this week is going to be some shorting on those techs, adding into Disney, getting in on the Square momentum. I like your guys' idea about AMD. I just won't likely trade it. But oil, this channel down here, I really want to get a channel long. If not, even a mid-channel long in here would be nice. But I can't let it get away from me either, so I'm be watching close. But I think there's going to be a little bit of a sell-off going into EIA, so we'll see, or even API tonight, right at 4:30. So you know, this divergence out of the channel might continue up into here today. If we see that, I might even start to short up in here. You know, if it gets up into the 73.22 area on the FX US oil WTI, it's starting to take off here and right before open. So let's see how open goes, and then I'll announce my trades as we go here. But I think I'm going to get some trading action here. Oh, and I apologize. By the way, if you didn't see my rants on Twitter over the last 12 hours or whatever it's been, I think there's some massive opportunity in the next 2 quarters setting up here. And so the positioning is really important. I'll promise once again that we're going to get this charting out. I suspect a lot of it's going to go out tonight. And so we have a session booked tonight as a group overnight, and we're going to push out as much of this as we can. So into open here, I'll be watching how Square sets up. It may be that it's the right time to try and get a leg in here. We'll see. So right now I'm just watching the 5 minute. By the way, we originally had this set up pegged right down in here where this arrow is in this channel. Got a decent trade in here, and then I just haven't re-entered since. So what I have is my stock RSI, MACD, squeeze momentum. I really rely on that squeeze momentum for day trading. Trading 88.66 up 3.05%. That's Square. Okay guys, here we go. So open is here. 5 seconds. Just gonna watch this 1 minute and see how it sets up, and then watch the 5 minutes. Try and get a model out tonight on Square. I want to just get some initial sizing in at some point today, depending on how it acts. That 125 target is very possible. Disney's a little flat here. By the way, the S&P report, Jen is finishing it up right now, and she'll get it out here at some point today. I can't promise what time, but it will be out today. AMD coming off a little bit, Disney a little off, nothing serious. Markets have the jitters for sure. Massive opportunity, massive. Before the election, we had it pinned down, and the first quarter after the election, man, we've never done better. The next quarter, the second quarter after, was really good too, but nothing like the quarter after election. We had it totally pinned down. Anyway, this next inflection with the geopolitical is definitely setting up. So here's Square's buyers coming in now. Day traders are starting to come in on the buy side. So they'll be watching the 5 minute close. There's some buys here. So I'm tight at 89, long. It's 1/10 entry. So what I'll do is I'll wait for the retrace, and if it holds, I'll add, and if it doesn't hold, I've got to stop there at 89. It's tight, but for the first 5 minutes, I'll stay tight. So just about hit it. The important part here is I'm looking for a base for my leg, right? To get my legs in between here and that price target. I agree that money's going to flow in here, so I guess I should have alerted this. We are long, square, 89, tight as a starter for a possible longer leg play. It's tough to alert on the fly. So it looks like we might get our first leg in here. 5 minutes going to expire soon here. So here's our turn on the 5 minute. I want to see it hold the body top of the previous 5 minute as a possible day trade add, and it doesn't look like it's going to do it. For the swing, I want it over 89. And then over lunch and at end of day today and end of day Friday, those would be my primary times to look at adding to a multi-leg possible position. But this isn't easy to do because the profit taking is going to come. So there's a high probability my stop will get hit at some point through the day. But over lunch, end of day today, even pre-market tomorrow early, and end of day Friday are my pockets of where I'll look at, getting my positioning in. I'll try and get a video out sometime soon on timing. So when I talk about over lunch today, end of day, early pre-market tomorrow, end of Friday, for my positioning long and square and the reasons, I'll try and get a good video out on that soon to explain. But when we get into the big sizing in these, that timing becomes really important, specifically to the the return on your equity. So XBio is alerted here. Okay, so there's my stop in square. And the buys came back in. So that's VWAP on the 1, by the way. So this can be frustrating to some traders, but I'll chew around the edges to get it. I'll take 4 or 5 small cuts for the big moves, no problem. Disney's just alerted, so XBio and Disney have alerted here. So I did get along in there at 89.29 in square. So unfortunately I'm 29 cents off my original buy, but that's the way it is. I don't have a stop on it yet. It's probably going to be a lunch hour pre-market tomorrow, end of day today kind of thing to get in and hold and leg into this. So I'm in 1/10 sizing right now, 89.29. It's trading 89.29. There you are. I just cut flat. I'm going to watch this for a bit. So this 87.22 area. 87.22 would sure be nice over lunch or in pre-market tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get it, but 88 area is really interesting. That 87.22 is probably going to be difficult, but that 88 area may trigger. So likely just going to flag it. Okay, I'm going to watch the market here a bit. Go and do some scans. I guess what I'll do is just alarm this here to see if it gets away on me. Okay, I'm going to go run some scans. I'll be back soon. Okay, so 10/13, September 25th. So where this 5-minute candle held the previous top of the 5-minute candle, I got right back in. I haven't added to that. I'm going to hold that 89. I have a stop at it. I'll keep chewing around the edges. I like the entry area of 87.22. I also like an entry area around 88. Moderately like the 89 area. We'll see if we get a hold. Going up to the 240 chart. Here's what you got to watch for. So these previous highs, right, are going to cause resistance. So your retracement in here on this most recent move is going to sit in around that 87 area. So it's possible that we see that 87 area, or even the 87 area. We'll see if that happens. So the quick notes that I put in about the trade. So when the 5-minute held the previous top of the 5-minute candle, I got a 1/10th entry long in square SQ at 89 again. I'll keep chewing till an area holds for the first leg. So that's my first leg of this swing. The next leg entry long will be on 30-minute body. So the 30-minute candle, the body of the previous 30-minute candle, holding in trade. And but I wouldn't do that until lunch, late day, any day, late day, any pre-market, but early in pre-market, or any lunch, or at the end of Friday. So those are my pockets for sizing in on swings, if that's possible. And then after the 30-minute, then on to the 1 hour, and then on to the 4 hour. And that's how I get my sizing in my swings. So generally speaking, that's what I'm looking for in SQ. The other plays today are holding up well. Disney's holding up extremely well. It's trading right up at that, or even just over that key resistance support. So I might get some ads in there. AMD is trading well. It hit that resistance, the mid quad pivot, and backed off. And oil, it's definitely trading up here. It's in this zone now, and we'll see how it does. I'll look at all these over lunch, and then there's others too. PayPal I'm looking at. I'm running a bunch of scans. I believe we have a big market move coming here. Big inflection. So I think the next 2 quarters are going to be really, really serious for the people that get on the right side of the right moves. Then, of course, I'm looking at my shorts in Google, Facebook, and possibly others. Maybe even Twitter, if you can believe that, even after its recent action. But we'll go over a lot of this over lunch, and then tonight we'll pump as many as we can out. Timing's huge right now, so at latest by the end of Sunday, we want. I don't have a choice. I have to have everything out. Next 2 quarters are going to be absolutely massive. So we'll see you at lunch.